Hey everyone, welcome back to Hammy Games. In this video we're talking about Star Wars Outlaws Ultimate Edition and whether it is worth it or not. And so to make these comparisons, we're going to come down to the edition section and kind of look at what all is involved. So basically for $70, you're getting the standard edition. This is the base game. This is pretty typical for AAA games. They're not like $70 for whatever reason. It makes sense, inflation, hardships in the gaming industry, whatever. And then for $110 you get the gold edition, which gives you the base game and the season pass, which usually gives you several DLCs. And so here what it's giving you is some cosmetic upgrades with the Kessel Runner character pack. You get one exclusive mission, and then you're going to get access to what looks like 2 DLCs, which will be coming in the future. And so if you want to invest in the game and pay an extra $40, $20 per DLC up front, you can. I usually recommend people do not pay up front for games because we don't know if it's going to be a good DLC or not. We can look at like Wonderlands and other ones as examples where the DLCs did not really pay off. And then up from the Ultimate Edition for another $20 on that, $130 in total, you basically get a digital art book and a few cosmetic upgrades. And so personally, I think $130 is just like a lot for a video game, especially if I can get basically the same thing for $70. And so I think if you're into the cosmetic upgrades, you like being a completionist, you really want to support Star Wars, make sure that they have other games, then you might go for the Ultimate Edition. But otherwise, I think it's probably not worth it. I would probably even say Gold Edition. You might want to wait on this just to see, how the DLCs go. They're often very hit or miss, and so paying up front for a bad DLC is usually not a good idea. And the other thing is, you don't really have to pay for this stuff in full. You can actually just get it with Ubisoft Plus for $18, and if you're like me and you just kind of do games one playthrough and then you might come back when a DLC comes out to play through that as well, this is a much better deal because you can probably play through all of this with just like $18 or $36 depending on how fast you go through it. And so I think that is a much better deal in my opinion. So that's my thoughts on whether Ultimate Edition is worth it. Really it's going to come down to up to you and like how you want to support the game. If you really care about these cosmetics and extra DLCs, if you really want the digital art book, stuff like that. But I think for most people, this Ubisoft Plus $18 per month is probably the best, assuming that they can finish the game in about 1 or 2 months. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.